Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is part 3 of the rebuild process of this 1996 Grand Cherokee. Now part 1, I redid the interior and kind of just like put it all back to normal-ish. Then part 2, I put wheels and tires on it, and my dad got the fuel pump back in the fuel tank. And then in today's video, part 3, we are going to possibly get this thing running. Maybe. What I'm going to do here in a minute is I've got my shop vac right here beside me. And I'm going to vacuum out the headlight bucket because... let me see if I don't like touching it, but there's rat's nest. Probably shouldn't breathe that in. Don't want to get malaria. But I'm going to vacuum that out so that we don't have to worry about that. Then down in here, there's like rat poop and an old dirt dauber nest that I've taken out already. So we're going to do that today. We're possibly going to get the transfer case back in it and get the fuel tank back in it. That might happen today. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah. And then if we get it running, to get it to drive, we've got to get whatever goes here, which I think is the steering pump. And then yeah, and then I think what we might do is we might just like bend this back with a hammer or just get a whole new fender for it. We're possibly going to get nice new LED headlights. So like these, we don't really need these. Just got to figure out how to get these headlights out. I think I know, but just in case if I don't, which I don't, I'm gonna have my dad help me with that. But as you can see, got a mirror on that side. That's really nice. So what I did was, so in the first 2 videos, there was a broken mirror piece over there on that side. And in the first video, I found a mirror for this Jeep. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just put it on. Took the door panel off because that's the only way to get to the mirror. Took the door panel off, got into there, and put a mirror on it. So yeah, there's a mirror on it now. Mail guy's going by, but yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing that, and yeah, so let's get into it. So, as you saw, I vacuumed like all across there and everything. Did more than what I told you guys I was gonna do, but that's okay. It's okay. So there is rat poop in here, so I'm gonna vacuum it out because rat poop in there, and I don't really like the rat poop because, you know, I really don't want to get malaria. So, yeah, I'm gonna vacuum that out and vacuum that out as well. Rats just love this car. I'm like dead serious. I love it. So yeah. But to get to the mirror, if you're ever working on these and you want to get to the mirror, there's a little cap here. There's one here in the door, or in the door handle, and then there's one down there by the handle to hold it shut. So there's another one of these little clips by the light, I think the light. Yeah, by the light. So there's one by the light, and yeah. So if you're ever working on one of these and you gotta change the mirror, or if you just drive one as a daily driver and you want to change the mirror because it's broken or something, 2 caps, three caps, I guess technically, and then one other one there in the door jamb, and yeah, then you're good to go. So I'm gonna get to work on this and these door things here, and yeah, we'll see where it takes us from there. Okay, so I just did that, and one of the things that I found in this little door pocket was whatever this is. You guys want to look this up for me? There's your screenshot of it. Yeah, so that is weird. I found that down in the door block, and I was like, yeah, that's interesting. And then I also found this little 4-leaf clover in a, like, it's been laminated. Which is very odd. And it looks old, too. So, yeah, I'm gonna go show that to my dad and see what he thinks of it. But that's really interesting. That's, it's interesting to see a 4-leaf clover like that. I've never seen that. So, once my dad gets out here, it'll probably be later, when you guys see this next, or see us next. So, yeah, for now, I think we're going to, let's do wasp nest right there. I don't know if they're still active. Doubt they are, though. But, we're going to, get, maybe later we might get the fuel tank and the, the fuel tank and transfer case in it. And we might find the computer, and we might put the computer in it. So, yeah, for now, I think that's all we got. Yeah, so, yeah, see you guys then. Alrighty, guys, so as you can see, I've got everything pulled out here. I've got the fuel tank inside, so it's in the shade. Oh, crap. Alright, guys, so as you can see, I've got everything here pulled out. This is the suspension kit. I wonder if it says how big of a lift it was. Anyways, it doesn't. But anyways, so today I'm also gonna just like do it just because I'm gonna get the seats bolted in. So I already started on this one here, and for some weird reason, so that right there is the hole that the bolts need to go through, or into, to screw into the floor, and then that's also the hole that it needs to go through. They don't line up. They don't line up. They don't line up. I don't understand it. I don't understand how that seat does not line up with... I just want to get these seats bolted in and see what happens, I guess. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to get those seats bolted in and see what happens. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so, I've been going at this for a few minutes now, as you guys just saw. And it's... Well, it gets about there. Gets about to there. Like, gets really tight. And then... Like, that's not cross-threaded, and that's as tight as I can... Oh, okay. But, like, that's just about as tight as I can get it before it starts getting tight. Like, this thing. This impact right here that I've got right here. Won't even do it. So, yeah. Trying to think of what I can do. I really can't do anything right now. I could see if maybe I could get the back on, like the back in. And, like, just not worry about the front for right now. But I was kind of like thinking, you know, like I could just work on the front and like get the front seats in and not worry about the back seats because, you know, people actually have to ride in these seats, like me and my dad, and I don't want to be flailing all over the place when my dad's jumping it, so. But I think we'll just get that done once he gets in here, so, because I have no idea why it's not going in there. So, we'll set the seat back down, scoot it forward, and, get into the back, I guess. So, let's get into it. Alright, so back here in the back, I already got this front part in. So yeah, and that's in there. That's not going anywhere. So yeah, now I just gotta work on the back. See what bolts go back here, I guess. So, yeah, let's get into it. So I got this seat in, back's in there, it's in there, now I gotta get that seat in. But, while I'm doing this, comment down below what you guys think a good name for this Jeep would be, because it really needs a name, it really does. So, comment down below what you guys think a good name would be for it, and, we might just make a sticker for it. So, yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna get that other seat, the other back in, and then yeah. I kinda like sitting in this. This is nice. It's kinda shady in here, and, sun's not on me, and, I kinda like it here. So, yeah. So, let's go back into the hyperlapse. So as you can see, I got the other seat in. I got all 3 seats in. This is so amazing. I'm just so proud of myself. I can't believe I got all the seats in. So yeah, now all we gotta do is just get the front seats in, get the center console put in, and yeah. So yeah, so I guess I'll end off the video here. I can't really do anything without my dad out here, so actually let me check the time. Just give me 1 second. It's actually 5:04, so technically my dad got off work 4 minutes ago. So we'll see what we'll do, and then yeah, but actually, I think I'm just going to end it off here, do part 4, when my dad gets out here, and so, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, click notification bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!